For making Punjabi chole, I'll need 1 cup of chickpeas or Kabuli chana. Soak chickpeas in water for at least 6 to 8 hours. After that, you will notice that it has absorbed water and it has also increased in size. For making paste, I'll need 1/4 cup of soaked chickpeas, 1 roughly chopped tomato, 1 roughly chopped onion, 8 to 12 garlic cloves and ginger. Grind all these ingredients in a mixer to form a fine paste. For making curry, I'll need 2 finely chopped onions, 1 finely chopped tomato, coriander leaves, 1 small cup of black tea, 2 bay leaves, 1 cardamom pod, 2 cloves, 1 small stick of cinnamon, 2 green chilies, 3 tablespoons of oil and coriander leaves. Also, I need few spices, that is 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, half teaspoon of fenugreek leaves or kasuri methi, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder and 1 teaspoon of garam masala. For making paneer mixture, I'll need 250 grams of crumbled paneer. For tempering, I'll need 1 tablespoon of oil, pinch of asafoetida or hing, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala and half teaspoon of turmeric powder. For making bhatura dough, I'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour or maida, half teaspoon of baking soda, salt to taste, half teaspoon of ajwain or carom seeds, hot water to knead the dough and 2 tablespoons of semolina or suji and oil for frying bhaturas. In a pressure cooker, add chickpeas, 1 cup of water, 1 cardamom pod, 1 small stick of cinnamon, 2 cloves and 2 bay leaves. Pressure cook this chickpeas for at least 8 to 10 whistles on high flame. Then reduce the flame and let it cook for another 5 minutes. After the pressure has come down by itself, check whether chickpeas has cooked or no and discard all the spices. Heat a kadai and add 3 tablespoons of oil. Now add mustard seeds, cumin seeds, green chilies and 2 finely chopped onions. Fry them in the oil till they change color. After the onions have turned brown, in goes finely chopped tomato and finely ground paste. Stir this masala and cook it for 5 minutes on medium-high flame. Add all the spices, that is coriander powder, black pepper powder, red chili powder, garam masala, cumin powder, kasuri methi and salt to taste. To avoid burning of spices, add chickpea stock, black tea and let it simmer for 5 minutes. Finally, add coriander leaves and chickpeas and let it cook on low flame for 10 minutes. In a small tempering pan, heat oil and switch off the flame to avoid burning of spices. And add spices one by one, that is hing or asafoetida, turmeric powder, cumin powder, red chili powder and chaat masala. Add this tempered masala in paneer and mix well. If needed, add salt to taste. In a large bowl, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour or maida, pinch of baking soda, salt to taste, half teaspoon of ajwain or carom seeds and 2 tablespoons of semolina or suji. Knead the dough by adding hot water little by little so as to make a soft dough. Always use hot water so that it becomes easy to knead the dough. Cover it with muslin cloth and let it rest for 15 minutes. After the dough has rested, divide it into 8 equal balls. With the help of a rolling pin, make 2 equal sized roll out dough. Take one rolled out dough and add paneer mixture in it and place the second rolled out dough on the paneer mixture. Seal the edges so that the paneer mixture does not come out while frying the bhaturas. For frying bhaturas, heat oil in a pan. After the oil gets heated, slowly add 1 bhatura and fry it on both the sides. For plating, place the Punjabi chole in the center of the plate. Cut all the bhaturas into quarter circles and place all the bhatura pieces on the sides of the plate. Last but not the least, garnish it with tomato, onions and green chilies.